The fourth question comes from page 41. It stated that nobody is able to do the habit changes for us. Nobody. That is something that we have to do it ourselves. Why is it that sometimes we truly want to change? We read all the books necessary. We go to every seminar we could. We attend church meetings. We follow our mentors or teachers because we want the best for us. Why is it that sometimes we truly want to change? We take all the steps necessary. Then on a small, say, mistake, on a small error, or something somebody does, or a friend, or a brother, or a sister, or just a passerby in the car, just drive past us in a certain way we want to park. It takes us back to our former habits. Why is that? Why when somebody does something, that somebody that's close to us does something, after we work so hard to change, even in a relationship, we work so hard to change, and then we think we've already arrived, then something happens, and we just fall back to our former selves. Why is that?
Thank you for that very, very important question and for the observations that you share. I think that observation is based on habits. When there are certain habits that we all want to change, and changing those habits can really be difficult. Trust me, I know that. So what you're saying and the thoughts that you're sharing are so relevant, probably to most of us that are going to watch this Q&A. When it comes to changing habits, like you say, sometimes you feel like you are progressing, sometimes you feel like, yes, you really want this change, but maybe something would happen that will pull you back, or something will happen that will take you back to the old you, or to who you used to be before you got on this change journey. So that's normal, but I would like to say that changing of habits is not easy, because when you've been a certain type of way for so long, that becomes the path that you're used to. And so when it comes to change, it requires you to step out of line. Like I always say, if you follow me and my work, I always say change requires us to step out of line. So now you're stepping out of line, and then it also requires us to change direction. And so you now have to do something that is different, and it takes work, it takes discipline to be able to adopt a new habit and to stick to that habit. So imagine a river that flows south, and then all of a sudden you're asking that river, or that river decides that it wants to flow north. You see what I'm saying? So that is difficult, and that requires discipline. And as you pointed out, and as it's in the book, only you can do it. We are the only ones that can hold ourselves accountable and say that this is where I see myself, and these are the changes that I really want to experience in my life. And also, I would like to point out that few people are able to muster that discipline to actually change their habits. But if you're able to do it, and then you'll find your life, and you'll find things around you flowing a certain way. So yes, it's change of habits is tough, but it's doable. It may also explain why few people are able to live an extraordinary life, and that's just because of the shared discipline that it takes to change certain habits so that you can actually live an extraordinary life. So go for it, work hard, do whatever it takes to change your habits, and to adopt those habits that are healthy. We are all a work in progress, and we are all working hard to become better versions of ourselves.